5 years ago, the Lake Havasu Marine Association began the task of creating a safe passage channel between river and lake. After months of planning and permitting, the work began. The Apocalypse, captained by Ken Slota, carved a nearly half-mile long, 100-foot wide channel. Now, after years of use and thousands of safe passages, the power of the river has slowly silted in the channel to the point that the process needs repeating, a job that recently began. Marine Association President Jim Salscheider picks up the story.
So it's a gray, cloudy Saturday morning on Lake Havasu, and we're headed out to check on the dredging progress from the night before. So we're checking on day 5, which is night 5, to see how we were doing. Now, we've had problems with weeds all through this. So we're hoping that maybe we made a breakthrough last night. But we also know that because of the monsoon, there could still be some grass, etc. So we wanted to see if there's progress made because of all the weed issues we've had. So as you see, we're approaching the channel, and there's our dredge boat, Apocalypse Now. So as we approach Apocalypse Now, we can see that they're not running, and we can see the captain's in the back, and that usually means they're cleaning the pumps of weeds, which has been an ongoing nightmare for us. And as we move around to the back of the boat, we should see the dredge bar, and there it is. It's covered with weeds. So that has been a continuous interruption. We were able to dredge the weeds out of the channel itself, but there's big floating pods of them. And at night, if the boat doesn't see them, the pumps get clogged up with them, and then you got to stop and start unloading the weeds. So as we head back through the channel, you will see that we've made some progress. The water right now is 448. So, and what you're seeing on the fish finder is the distance between the bottom and the bottom of the pontoon boat, where the fish finder is reading us the depth. So you can see that we got an occasional 4, but most of it's 5 to 6. And that's at the south end where we've had the most difficulty. So that says that you got 5 or 6 feet below the hull of the boat. So that's a good number. So if the water was down 2 feet, we'd still have almost 4 feet below the hull. Our goal is to get into the 6-foot range. Now here we see it's going up. Now we're at 6.8, we're at 7, 8, 9. So you can see we're not level out there, but we have made significant progress. So on average, we're saying probably at least 2 feet. So as you can see, we have large groups of weeds, some of which were dredged up by the dredge boat because we pretty much have cleaned out the channel, but some that also drifted down from the monsoon that we had recently. And so they cluster into large groups and they move around. So we'll have during flow from the channel, we'll see these move out and to the side. But then we get a south wind and it blows them back in. So this area historically has always accumulated river trash, if you will, and these weeds have just become insurmountable. So what we've elected to do is to postpone the dredging until we anticipate the weeds diminishing as water warms up, which is likely after Labor Day. We have 5.5 days left to dredge, and we've already accomplished a couple feet. So we're confident that after another 5.5 days, especially since we've cleared the weeds out of the channel itself, we should be able to gain at least another 2 feet and more than achieve our goal. So we'll be back in touch with everyone when we firm up a date in September. Thank you.